I'm Trevor Bettis. I am one of the hosts of Writing About Dragon Shit podcast with. What? Oh! I know why. Because I'm stupid. Hang on. Now, we gotta do. You also get to hear my thinking sounds. Alright. Now they should be able to hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll just do that real quick. I'm Aaron M. Evans. I write books, but most important, I game mastered this game. Now we're going to introduce players. Shauna, take it away.
I'm Shauna Germain. I'm the co-owner of Munch Good Game. I'm playing Zilia, an apostate who celebrates the small things, and I currently have a hedgehog in my pocket named William Burrows.
I'm Treavor Bettis. I'm the one that I'm actually surprised that I haven't forgotten to do that in the 6 episodes that we've been doing this yet. And I'm one of the hosts of Writing About Dragons and Shit, along with the amazing Aaron M. Evans and B. Dave Walters. And I am playing Nicoal, who is an ardent goetic who caught fire's eye.
I'm Jess Penley. I am the co-owner of Underground Oracle Publishing, and I am playing Danny, a stoic maker who breathes ruins and who had a hell of an afternoon.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Cobb. By day I work in video games. By night I write books. I play an ardent, itinerant goetic who hosts a legion of foxes. Her name is Katia, and she's angry this round. Also,
Hi
Flop.
everyone. Flop. Hi everyone. I'm Valiant Dorian. I use he, his pronouns, and today I have the distinct pleasure of playing Keshav, an itinerant gallant of the Order of Vances who lives in fluid form and had more of a gay afternoon. I'm a little scared of what's to come. Open up the GM. Take this from me.
Well, first things first, Monk of Greyhawk, thank you once again for those gift subs. We really appreciate them. Your support helps us make cool content like this show. If you got a sub, I hope you come around and check out the stuff we make. But here's the thing, guys. So we've established before, Invisible Sun has this wonderful mechanic of development scenes or side scenes where players can take their characters into spaces where they might work on something that's, something they do solo, something that is just to prep for what's coming up, something that they maybe want to just do with one other person. So we've been doing those on the Discord. We are going to make those available to folks who are not on the Discord, but it is going to take just a little bit of time. So if you want to see them, I highly recommend you type !Discord. Join the Discord. Make sure you hit that scrawlers tag that Westgate regulars and other streams so that you can see the channels. But the important part is some shit went down. And what I would really love, before we jump in, a quick summary of what happened. You are going to probably want to tell each other in character, but I think the reality is in that moment, you might not want to get into the details, and the people need to hear some of the details. So we can do this in the order in which they happened on the Discord, which would mean, Shauna, could you let everybody know what happened to Zilia?
Yes. So Zilia went back to Valeska's house. She went last time and Valeska didn't answer, and she had a little nervousness that Valeska had forgotten her again.
Aww.
But this time she went and Valeska invited her in, and Valeska's house is very cool. It's kind of in a tree house, and it's got all these cool things, and it says interesting questions only on the outside, which of course Zilia was like, okay, I'm gonna think of a question, which she didn't get asked, but she had a question, so she's very prepared. She went in, she had a very brief conversation with the Surfeit? Is that how you say it? Surfeit. Which is the goat that is actually a demon, and who Zilia kind of gave some hard candies to before and is kind of trying to get on its good side. And she learned that the goat doesn't really like to talk, but will sometimes. There was a cool man in the lobby that had this really interesting suit that had all these flickering images on it, and Zilia thought that was really cool. But then Valeska came out and started talking to Zilia, and Zilia sort of got distracted because that's who she is. And she had a very interesting conversation with Valeska where they talked about, what was happening with the prognostications and the students and the protests. And Zilia was telling her most of the things, but Zilia didn't tell her the bit about them knowing the angel in the movie. Not because she was trying to hide anything, because she didn't really think it was relevant to what Valeska was asking. But then toward the end, she told her because it seemed relevant, and Valeska was pointing out that some of those prophecies are very specific to Zillia's friends, and asked Zillia which one she thought was for Zillia. And Zillia was like, put on the spot and did not know, and sort of picked a couple that seemed apropos. And then Zillia was hoping to talk to the Surfeit about something, and Valeska said that she would go get him so that they could have a very brief conversation. And when while Valeska was out there, Zillia heard like a very loud noise, and that sounded really bad, and someone was yelling, and it was terrible. And she, in response, grew little spider fangs out of her mouth, which is one of her skills, and went to see what was happening. And when she got there, she saw Valeska and the dude in the cool suit like disappearing, and the Surfeit was really hurt. So Zillia went down and helped the Surfeit to stop the bleeding. And she also used another spell to send the animal of her heart, which is a cat, out to Danny to ask for help. And as we left Zillia, she was kneeling on the floor helping the Surfeit, and the Surfeit asked her to help find Valeska. Is that it, Erin? Did I forget anything?
Nope, I think that was all of it.
Okay.
She did kind of tell you that the piece that's really missing is what does the person who's giving the prophecies want?
Right.
You don't know who it is, right. And you don't know what they're aimed at, and that would be very important to know in figuring out what's going on and how true they are, right?
Right, that's right.
But yeah, so when we left Zillia, she's holding this bleeding demon goat. Kashev. Valiant, what happened with Kashev?
What happened with Kashev? So Kashev was yes, correct. Yes, and Kashev decided to distract himself from the Saturnine and Shadow revelations by flirting with our new friend Charles Abernathy, and basically going out on a date with him, essentially. He spent quite a bit of time, like immediately after our research moment of finding out the name of the angel and the Aluatic Quartet, something like that.
Aluliatic Quatern.
Aluliatic Quatern. Yep. And from there, bonded with Charles a little bit, was very cagey with bits of information, before heading off to one of Charles's ideas of having fun, being a gallery opening, specifically the gallery near Danny's place, with all of the mirrors. And en route to said gallery, Keshav ran into someone very, very familiar. Is this person with a butterfly face and this like Squid Ink movie like suit, and this person is important in Keshav's orbit because this is the person who cursed Keshav for getting between them and honestly an innocent bystander that didn't deserve the smoke. And Keshav, for some reason, this selfish man on that day decided he wasn't going to have it, and so took the brunt of the curse. And now his curse is that he can have everyone else's faces, but he can't have his own. His own will always look like a glitching mess. Seeing this, Keshav responded, very, very calmly, given the circumstances. I think we should all clap for Keshav. By using an ephemera called the harassing fibula, this sort of like dragon brooch that would cause the person it's targeted at, the next time they would cast a spell that would harm another being, the dragon will harass them and scream profanities until they stop, which is great. So that's what Keshav did, as well as remembering the person's face, because it turns out that this is also the producer that we are hunting down. So that is what you miss in the Keshav gay side scene. Moving on to whatever happened between Katia and Danny.
Yes. I do want to point out one tiny thing. The man that Zillia saw in the animated suit of surreal movies populated by squid people is the same guy.
Oh,
He's getting around.
Or-
Yeah.
oh, it's the same guy.
I guess
How
potentially it could be a
interesting.
different guy in the same suit, but my intent is it's the same guy. So Kashav, what happens to you happens a little after what happens to Zillia. But we're not going to say it happens a lot later because I don't want Kashav to have to sit on his hands over there until like you get done with your date.
Yes.
So now we're on to number 3, which was Danny and Katia. Guys.
Danny, you want to take the lead?
Okay, I'll take the first part, and you can end with the finale. So Danny wanted to search the, is it pronounced noosphere? Noosphere?
I think it's New
Newest
Sphere.
sphere. Newest
New
sphere.
sphere? Okay.
It's
Danny
supposed to
needed
oldest
to
sphere.
explore it to try to find any clues about her wife's soul name or any information about herself. So she got Katya to help her and come with her because she was afraid that her naivete here would get her, magic kidney stolen. So Katya was coming to make sure that she didn't get back alley murdered. We went to Charles Abernathy to get contacts, hopefully someone who could help us. He gave us 2 names. The one that we ended up going to see was a woman named Fidelity Jerva. She was a Vance who delves the newest sphere. We went to her place, and she was a little standoffish because she had a date to get to. But once we
You're so
explained our
catty.
situation, she's very catty. We explained the situation, and then she was kind of going to write us off until we showed that we had a way to get into the realms of deep slumber or deepest sleep, or
The deeps of sleep.
The deeps of sleep. We had a way to get to the realms of the deeps of sleep through an ephemera and a object of power that I have. So she helped guide us to that using those items. And then once we landed in the newest sphere, we landed in this very trippy, nightmarish supermarket, like from Shadow, but with all these very surrealist items that we couldn't read and all this crazy stuff happening. Eventually we stumbled through and found a doorway to the forest that Danny remembered from her time in Shadow, and Katya remembered from the movie that we had seen with the angel. So it was the same forest. So Danny got the innate feeling that her wife was there. They took off running up the trail, and then Katya, do you want to take it from there?
I want you to do your part with the memory, just because it's such an important bit of Danny's
Danny-
story right now.
When they run up the trail, they get to this cliff, and there's a scene kind of playing out that Danny sees, and she can't see her wife, but she sees the void that represents her wife and all of her memories. And what she says is, sorry, Danny can see the scene playing out. She can't even see herself or see anyone there. She sees her wife talking to someone. You're not going to remember this, but I think it's worth it that it happened. I do love you, babe, here and there and everywhere. Yes, your memory. I'm just teasing. Let's just enjoy the day. And she knows it's her, but she can't hear her voice. But then someone interrupts that memory.
Katia turns into all her foxes turn into a giant poof ball of anxiety as another woman emerges from the shadows. Someone we can see just fine. Long black hair, sharp white suit, whole bunch of tails. Foxtails specifically. And the woman is like, well, this isn't ideal. Katia basically tries to bull rush the woman, and somewhere in between, the woman's like, no, that didn't work before, little sister. It's not going to work now. And Katia, while she is mostly a bunch of airheaded foxes crammed into a very nice outfit, she nonetheless managed to put 2 and 2 together and went, wait, little sister, wait, you're my sister, wait, you're my missing fox. And that just kind of escalated terribly from there. Danny, wait, let's see. The woman in white says, here's how it's going to go. You're going to wake up. You're going to go about your business. You're going to be patient because I'm in the middle of a very complicated plan, and you're not going to mess with it. whatever twist of magic brought you to the ritual, it's not going to stop me. And I'm sorry it's disrupted your lives. I don't actually wish either of you ill. I love you both, even if it looks a little different now. You can have everything you want if you just let me have your way. At which point Katia was like, fuck this shit, and tried to run after. And Daniel was like, I don't care what evil bullshit you are up to. You are my wife. Come home to me, or I'll go to you and help you, essentially.
Yeah.
And then
but that didn't work out.
No, the woman was like, no, and just plonked us all the way back into the world of the waking. And then a kitty rolled out and went, oh my God, there's a dying goat. A little kid got kidnapped. And now we're here.
Yeah. So a lot happened. And
Yeah.
again, I blame the cards because that could have been a lot more like, here's a little tiny clue. Here's a little bit. But sometimes the setup is just like, ooh, but you know what match is really good? Kabonk.
Too good.
So
It was painful.
all right. So Danny and Katia, you've gotten this cat message to go find Zilia. In the moment that's happening, Ketchup, you are on your date with Charles. I would love to figure out how to get you all into the same place. Nicoal, what do you think? Trevor, what is Nicoal doing?
Milking.
Yeah. Honestly, wherever I kind of feel like serendipitously for them, not for her. Like if like they come running around the corner, she's just standing there smoking. Go, God damn it! I can't just have a smoke. Like, I just imagine them running by and they're like, a logo got kidnapped, she's a demon, she's only one dying goat.
This seems very appropriate. You'll remember when you were talking to Fidelity, she threw out a comment that, like, you know, certain things wouldn't even be possible, and if they are possible, that certainly suggests some real shit's going down. That the path is aligned around you. So bumping into Nicoal just kind of happenstance.
Shit's
like,
going down.
Great, but also, oh, damn, that's not a good sign.
Katia does not notice any of this. She's just running straight ahead with like a herd of foxes yelling, and Nicole trying to explain everything that's happening, but they're all talking over one another, so it makes really very little sense. It's just like, Celia, help! Goat, let's go!
Danny
like,
is
we
going
found
to.
her.
Danny's going to open the small statue that she made that tells her the location of Zilia and Katya and their physical well-being and emotional state at that moment. So I just want to do a check on Zilia as we're going to make sure that she's not in any mortal danger.
Yeah. You get the sense from your device that Zilia is safe. She's actually, Zilia, how do you feel right now? Because the device, because of the way Danny made it, also gives a general sense of like your emotional state.
I think that Zilia, I feel like Zilia would lock into some form or part of herself and be really functional in this space. Like, she is taking care of this goat, she's sent this cat off, she is sort of surveying the area. So I think she's in that like hyper functional place. So even though her vital signs are probably like off the charts, she is feeling very in control and like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, like, so you're getting like a little stressed, but you know, on target.
Nice.
And obviously Katia is next to you, also just fine. You, however, get a wave of rage, I believe is how you described it in the beginning. Like, you're pissed.
Very, very pissed. Very, very unhappy with the entire situation. And there's one thing that I feel like Nicoal and Danny may notice is like Katia is charging along. Like, on one side, we have the usual like 5 foot tall redheaded bespectacled magician going, ah. But if you're paying any amount of attention, she's not running quite the right way anymore. She almost looks like she's rolling along on wheels. And if anyone kind of looks down, you'll see tassels of meat and muscle and fur launch out like bits and blooms of paws and claws. And it's just clawing at the ground as she rushes along. She's not quite moving right. She swings her arms and there's just this ripple of foxes and faces. but at the same time, it just blinks out, and she's still basically making this motion, going, "Oh my god, what is happening? It's a very long day."
I feel like Nicoal would just kind of be like, "Yep, that's just normal things in Saturnine." Meanwhile, Treavor in reality has a Sam Rockwell from Galaxy Quest. Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, that worries Danny, actually, because Danny knows Katya enough to know that when she's in a situation in a space where the foxes are taking more control than she is, and that normally means she's not in a super great place, that the foxes have the wheel right now, and that's not good.
You could theoretically grab her by the scruff, but there's also like basically a garden of unhappy muzzle, so that's up to you.
I will definitely keep an eye. Danny will definitely keep an eye on you. If it starts looking too weird and grotesque, then I will intervene.
What line is that? Where's that line?
I don't know.
What?
I'm trying to get the line, really.
I feel like for Danny, it's moving. Where it was last week is not where it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Is not where it is right now.
Danny's whole world has just been shattered, so she's doing her best at the moment to keep her baby ducks in a row, but they are all over the fucking place. So she's still trying to be very protective, but she's also in the wrong headspace to be deciding whether or not Katya is super okay or not.
That's fair.
This situation does not find you in a good headspace.
No.
Nicoal, I have this feeling like you've become the adult all of a sudden, and
No.
I don't know
Yeah.
how that's gonna
It's
go.
happened several games now, and I'm like, I don't know how this keeps happening.
So you get to Valeska Opsimath's house again. It is a tree house set between two kind of ramshackle buildings. There is a rope ladder hanging down, and the sign is described Valeska Opsimath. Interesting questions only.
Did we run by Keshav, or is Keshav still on the date?
Keshav is technically still on his date, so
Okay.
we're gonna do this bit quick, and then
Okay.
I expect you
I'm
guys
still
will
being
want to find
gay,
Keshav.
everybody. Enjoy your mysteries.
I think by now you and Charles are walking to the gallery, the sort of the walk and flirt. But
The total normal walk and flirt.
Yeah.
Good old walk and flirt. Okay.
Or Keshav sort of has a dance and flirt with the like coming in front and walking backwards and moving back around.
Yes.
Getting all angles.
I'm an interested cat. I'm walking around you.
Dance and romance
Hi.
instead of.
Okay, so Zilia, your friends have arrived. You hear them coming pell-mell up to the treehouse. The foxes are yipping out all kinds of factoids, like the goat got hurt, and the girl she had the best suit on, and I just think we should hear her out. I'm saying we should hear her out. Then fire. What do you want to do?
Zilia when you show up, Zilia is holding a scarf on the bleeding goat demon, and is so grateful that you're there. And she asks, can someone hold the surfeit's wound? I need to get some sorcery.
Katya just basically bolts over, stops right in front of the goat. One goat quietly goes in the back, goes, "Oh, that looks quite tasty," and everyone else, "Shh." And before anyone else can complain, like she puts her hands down on the wounds, but on the strip of cloth, and also the other foxes add to their paws to it as well. So the goat's kind of gotten like giant furry bandage if you're just standing at the back looking down.
I'm sure he hates that so much.
It's like a beanbag just fell on him very delicately.
His eyes are rolling. I did forget one small thing. Chat, heads up, in those sight scenes, a lot of ephemera got used up. If you have channel points, you can certainly buy them ephemera. Although if you want to watch them, flail a little bit. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if they're burning all
Are we
in your
too
pocket...
cute? Are we so cute to give ephemera to?
Yes, use your sweet baby boy eyes and give
Yeah.
us a
Okay.
Thank you. Zillia's going to step away and actually use one of her ephemera, which is that roots grow from her feet, and she draws mana from the world because she needs to replenish her sorcery. So she's going to stay here in this position as long as she can and see if she can top off her pools, which are empty.
Okay. The surfeit is clearly not doing well. It is kind of, but the bleeding is definitely slowed, Zillia, since you saw it, and as far as you guys can tell, it seems like it's, potentially stabilizing. Wait a second, I forgot something important. We need to draw a Seuss card.
Oh,
That
shit.
sounds about right.
Oh God.
Oh, you did not want to sit here in relative peace without.
Okay.
I just got here.
Let's check in on Keshuv's day.
Oh no! Oh, not
This
this
is-
card.
The Imperator. The
The
Imperator.
Imperator.
Oh.
Which means wisdom in war, turning points, deciding factors. It is a sovereign of secrets. Wait, is it
Visions.
secrets? Visions.
Vision.
I wrote the wrong thing down. Well, unfortunately, none of you are empaths, so you don't get the super boost, but everybody gets a +1 to their ventures. So it could be worse.
Could be worse. No, this
Might
is
get
a nice
worse.
card. I thought it was something else. I thought it was
They-
something else that was going to kill us.
They were just bemoaning the mean cards they keep getting.
Hmm.
So yeah. What are you guys gonna do with the surfeit?
Is there somewhere we can take him? Like, I'm asking the room, like Danny's not gonna say vet because she's smart enough not to do that. But like a doctor or something.
Don't be
that we can
rude to
take.
Katia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Do you
guys
go-
figure that
do you know
out
where
because
the vet
Katia's
is?
just gotten an ephemera.
dare you.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
figure out
I
what
have an
that is.
ephemera. Yes.
Nice.
Um,
Zillia will, while she's recovering her sorcery, will quickly relay the story that I relayed earlier. Sorry, I lost the rest of it. Okay, so she will relay the story and just be so very, very grateful that there's hope and is sort of delighted that her cat delivered a message and it worked.
Yeah, I can't really do
Okay.
anything to help it other than like maybe cauterize a wound, but I don't think that's going to help right now.
Yikes.
I was going to ask about that. That was where my next thought went. Ooh. Ooh.
So okay,
Oh.
Katia
Thank
has
you.
received the Hesternal,
Oh.
which will not help you in this case, I don't think.
Cool though.
Yeah, Danny is gonna look at Nicoal and ask very directly, is there a doctor or something where we can take people in this situation who are hurt?
I mean, I'm not gonna know ones that are like legal, and they're gonna want like favors. So
Sure, that's okay. Let's go. I'm getting damned.
We
Ca-
don't want him to die.
is there a roll that I could make to see if I know if there's a
Pretty-
hospital or something nearby?
Sure.
Of
Katia
all the
is
things we
getting
did
damned.
not put in our neighborhoods.
She has fur and there's a
This
bleeding
would
goat,
be
so
an
she's just
intellect
sopping it
roll,
up.
for the record. Sorry.
Also, it's a
Intellect,
demon, so
okay.
who like is there a goetic thing?
Oh, it's a
Hospital?
demon, isn't it? Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
demon
demon.
goat.
The
Uh,
demon goats can go to hospitals too.
Well, I was more thinking like, oh, maybe we could
Okay.
summon something that would know better how to
Oh.
do it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Nicole doesn't know shit about this area. She rolled a 1.
You're like, man, I should know this being a goetic, but also
No, I was
don't,
rolling
and
just to
this
see
is
if there was any
embarrassing.
hospitals nearby.
Oh, I thought you were rolling to see if you knew what to do with it.
No. Summoning wise though. Hang on. I've got papers for this. I did printouts. Goetic magic. 13 types of summoning. Oh, there's one for aid. Well, it says the being helps the goetic in a physical action that is not combat related. Is that possibly?
Unless you're trying to put the surfeit out of its misery.
I mean, I'm trying to
Could be a
physically heal
healing
it.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
physically
combat.
healing. No, it
That's
says
not
that is
combat.
not combat related.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think that's combat.
Okay. So that would work.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually no. Oh, but it says there's restore, but that heals the goetic. That's not it. Okay.
Wait, I might be of use. I too am
Um,
looking for my stuffs.
Let's see here. I've never gotten to do this before, so let's see. The goetic decides what sort of. Oh, and now my Twitch thing is talking. You might hear me twice. Tries to summon an angel, demon, or spirit. Level of the entity. And for the purposes, they also decide if the specific individual. Well, yeah, Katia might be better to do this because she has a higher level goetic.
I'm also very damp right now. I am just sodded with
That's true.
goatlet.
But, the goetic spends sorcery equal to the level of the entity. Oh, so okay.
I can help
Oh,
with
I gotta
that.
figure out the level of the surfeit.
Well, no,
and we would know.
I think
No.
we're trying to summon a demon that can
Oh!
Yeah,
Got
the
it.
level of the entity of the demon you're trying.
Okay.
Because then you
Wait.
can
heal it. The
choose.
goetic decides.
Cool.
Yes. Wait. One thing I want to throw in there, because I'm level 2 now, I can attempt to recognize any spiritual entity by sight. So being able to like specifically name what the
Well-
surfeit is, I feel might be useful
Well,
as
this
well.
one's a demon. It's not a spirit one though.
Dang it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I decide the level of it with the summoning equal to how much sorcery I'm willing to spend. The summoning a special individual. The level is also the challenge for the summoning task if the individual entity is unwilling. The goetic calculates a venture that includes only additional sorcery spent, if any, and circumstantial modifiers determined by the GM. The summoning is not a specific individual. Success is automatic. Oh.
Ooh.
So if she's just like, well, I guess it would be specific because I'm trying to find a demon that heals this. Like, that's still specific in my head. Chooses the type of that. Go ahead, successful, required action. Okay. So, I guess I'm trying to do a persuasion. Requires 3 persuasion actions with a challenge of the entity's level. She could do coercion and roll intimidation. What's my intimidation? Oh, I
A
don't
lot, hopefully.
No, it's because
Oh.
it's a skill and I don't have that one.
So you don't have to roll unless you're summoning something that you specifically know by name. So even if you're like, I would like to summon this kind of demon, you should be okay to do this summoning
Okay.
without having to roll. Does that feel right for the goetics out there?
For the goetics out there.
I think so.
It's been a while
For all
since
the
I played
goetics
goetic.
out in the stadium.
The sooth cards will have to be in your favor.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Silent Hill Demon.
yeah, she Nicoal is up for doing this and spending her 3 or I guess she has 4.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do it.
because to heal this probably would take something higher level, so yeah, I think I'm gonna spend all 4. So I'm spending all 4 sorcery to attempt to summon a demon to heal
A demon.
this little goat.
Okay. So you just decide to do that, and it's gonna happen, right? So you draw the necessary circles.
Yeah, which she does with cigarette smoke in the air. And yeah, so one of them says the goetic chooses a type of I don't know.
Colloquy.
Colloquially, which can be a conversation, an offering or payment or gifts, a threat, or a trick. Each involves 2 or 3 different interaction-based actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're summoning a demon. You're doing a level. Did you say you're trying to summon a level 4 demon? Can you do that?
Yeah, apparently, if I spend the sorcery on it, yeah, I can.
I think you have to look at your goetic ability too. Like I think
You do have a limit based on.
yeah, you have a
your
limit based
order.
on your level. I just don't remember what it is.
If you're aiming for 4, I can take over if Nicoal wants to lie on Serpent for a minute.
Danny
This
will
is-
walk
I
over and take goat blood duty.
Level
There's
3.
not much
You can do
else
up
that
to
she
level
can do.
3.
I can do up to level 3? Okay, then I will do up to level 3.
Alrighty. Okay, so you perform this summoning. It goes off, fortunately. The smoke suddenly ignites, and a demon appears. And you're looking for something that could potentially be healing. I think what you get looks like a ball of blue flames that smells of it's like the smell of burning books, very specifically.
Oh.
It makes you feel a little like, oh no!
Gas.
I'm gonna be better about pulling these.
Oh,
True
So
horror.
number 2 is the alchemist.
Oh.
Complexity, transformation, and knowledge. It's also an adept, which means we got to pull the next card. I double checked on this one, which is the cat.
Oh.
And this is where it gets a little weird. Solitude, curiosity, cleverness, dexterity, and concealment. Being a companion, it repeats the alchemist, which means I think we draw another card. Is that accurate?
Love in the stack. That's great.
Yeah? Okay.
Uh-oh.
So we have both of those kind
We're
of
not
in place.
playing Magic
and then,
the Gathering. I'm free of the stack while I'm here, damn it.
No, we will
Free
not
the
be
stack.
free of the stack.
We
Never
get-
free of the stack.
the dangerous elixir.
As long as I don't have to deal
Oh.
with layers.
That has a cat on it too, doesn't it?
It does! The cat
Yes.
is,
Oh my
is
gosh.
doing the science! This is one I did not make a point of.
I can grab it for you. What is it called again?
Dangerous elixir.
There you are, Dangerous Elixir.
What do we
All right,
got?
Dangerous Elixir, the suit Notions. And the meaning is so value 1, sun strengthen indigo, sun diminish gray. Meaning power, transformation, risk, and consequences.
Okay. Handily. Notions is for ardents. So ardents get a +1. And this is also strengthened by the indigo sun and landing on the indigo sun on the path of sun. So it'll double that. So it either is like
Yes.
you get a +2 or a thing is 2 easier.
Cool.
So it works out actually.
Cool.
Maybe you worked out all the danger cards in the sight scenes. Okay, so this demon that is just this like scintillating blue flame that smells like burning books appears. 2 eyes that are paradoxically extremely black, like little pools of shadow, open, and then a third one, and it says, "Why have you summoned me?"
So I'm just making sure because it says persuade 3 persuasion actions. I'm assuming persuasion is a skill, not one of the abilities.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's annoying.
So you
Okay.
you use interaction Bene to potentially strengthen that. Persuade the
Okay.
demon to help you.
Well, actually, instead of her doing that, she is going to, in Nicole's pocket, she has a tiny bronze sphere that she is then going to take and press into a demon tongue that she has in her pocket as well. And that tongue is a complex tongue, which, while speaking with a conjured being, I gain a +1 to all interactions with.
Okay.
And so Nicole is going to point at the goat and say, "We need you to heal that."
Okay. I'm gonna set this in the middle and say it's a 5.
Okay. So, you know what? Screw it. We're having fun tonight. I'm gonna spend a sortilege on this. So okay, so I have a +1 to this. Do I get anything from the Sooth card for this?
You do. You get a +2 from that.
Okay, so totally I'm getting +3, and I'm rolling 2 dice to see how I do. All right, so that's an 11.
Ooh.
Okay, and you did not roll a 0 on your magic.
I did
die.
not.
Okay. The demon sort of comes up to the edge of the.
I do have to do this 2 more times though.
You do.
Yeah,
Yep.
wait, also, how did you roll an 11 on a d10? Are you not rolling a d10?
Because I added 3 to it.
Oh,
You
okay.
had a
You're doing the math
sortilege.
in a different way than I am. Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So demon comes up to the edge of the circle and considers the surfeit, and then it turns to you and it says, "You're asking a demon to heal a demon. You might not like what you get."
I mean, I wasn't going to ask an angel to do it. Figured you were the best one to do it. If you can't do it, I mean,
You neg the demon. I love it.
That's
You
a strategy
roll.
I haven't tried in my goetic
Classic.
summoning.
there may be a reason that she's not as high as she is.
All right. You said you have to do 3 rolls for
Yep.
this colloquy, correct?
Yep.
So go ahead and do the next roll and see if the negging works.
Okay, this one I only get 1 on because I'm not spending a sortilege for each one.
I will knock it down to a 4 since you rolled an 11. That feels like you've impressed it to some degree.
Okay, which is good. But this, I rolled a 5 this time altogether.
Ooh.
Okay. It says, "I could take its pain, harvest it."
Okay, in the process of doing that, can you also like heal it physically so that there is an end point to that said pain and whatnot?
It would help. But I'm a demon. I don't remake things.
I'm not asking you to remake things. I'm just asking you to stitch things.
I feel like we're using the same word with different tongues.
You don't know how true that is.
Zilia is going to shake herself out of her sorcery root space and be like, "We should ask the surfeit what he wants before we let the so she will go and sort of kneel by the surfeit and see like kind of how he's feeling about all of this.
The surfeit's eyes are rolling back at its goat head, and it sort of like, clearly it's in pain, and it sort of tosses its head. It looks back at the other demon, and it says something in a voice that, Zilia, I don't think you understand, but I suspect the goetics
I don't think
do.
so.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go at
Yeah.
Street Demon. An angel, I think.
It says, "Take it, so I may wreak havoc and revenge upon the one who did this."
Yeah.
Ooh.
what the goat said.
Okay, give me one more roll.
That is another 5.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. The demon sort of melts apart and covers the surfeit in blue flames. It thrashes. This doesn't feel good, but as it's thrashing and screaming a little bit, right at the point where you're like, this was a huge mistake, this has been wrong, the demon recollects and disappears, and the surfeit kind of collapses as if in relief. The wounds are still there. They have mostly they've stopped bleeding. They've sort of scabbed up. It should not go wreak havoc and revenge right this minute, probably, but it will be okay. Yes. So you now have a unconscious demon goat, and you are missing one of your party. What would you like to do to rectify these two things?
We should go figure out where Keshev is. Like right now. We should get everyone together. Things are getting really bad.
Okay.
Also, thank you,
really
Nicole.
Yep. She lights up another cigarette.
Okay,
Do
so
we
should we
remember
leave
where?
the goat here or take it with us
Probably
somehow?
How
not
big
a good
is the
idea to
goat?
leave it.
Yeah.
It's a
How big is
large-
it?
Yeah.
It is the size. I said it was the size of a borzoi, which I don't know if that's very useful as a,
So it's
as
like
a scale, but it's
this
larger
big?
than a goat.
Danny could probably carry it, I would think, unless it's like
Oh.
crazy sized. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if Danny is
Yeah.
accurately depicted in her
Yeah,
character
she's a
picture,
big
you
gal,
could
yeah,
you could
who does,
sling
like,
that
metal
over your
work.
shoulders.
Could Celia
Okay.
put it in a
Let's
pocket?
go, lesbians.
Well,
Let's
Zoe was
go.
gonna put it in a
Yeah.
pocket, but Zoe could also turn into a tiger and carry the goat
Oh.
on her back for a while
Oh,
if Danny needs a
that's cool.
break.
Well, right now, Danny will very gingerly, because she doesn't want to rupture the goat's wounds, pick it up, hoist it, and then say, yeah, we should just find Keshev, definitely.
Well, all this conversation's going, Nicole's just like, I found this pretty rock in the garden outside.
Zelia is going to take back the handful of hard candies that she left when she was here in case the goat wakes and needs some blood sugar
Aw.
readjusting or treat. It's been through a lot.
Lovely. All right, you depart with the surfeit stabilized, off to find Keshev. Keshev, as
Yes?
your date wraps up,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
What am I going to do? I think
Continue
Keshev.
with your plan to get a second guest room invite? Or...
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. And I think like this is where like the date is wrapping. I think we agreed to get like food or drinks nearby,
That's
so
right,
maybe
you were gonna go get
yeah.
drinks.
Yeah, so what is I'm trying to remember all of the establishments we have ever made in this particular stretch of the neighborhood.
I don't
is there-
actually think you made up any like eateries except for the fry stand at the
Oh,
Wait,
there's
what-
also
what-
the
what
hot
about
dog
the-
cart or something.
No, isn't there the casks? The
Oh yeah,
place
there
with
is.
the with the
That's
casks.
by the Grand maybe, so you would have another little walk, but you can totally go there.
Yeah. We
Close
can have a
by
little
to
walk.
this, you didn't,
You,
but
you can also make up something that's a little more.
Romantic.
Yeah.
Something a little more romantic. No, I want to yes and the world building we did in our desideratum. We're gonna yes and the desideratum. And we head over there and Kesha, big baby boy eyes, is just talking about, I did not think that I was going to have as much fun staring at mirrors with a glitching face on mine. So, color me impressed and pleasantly surprised. Thank you very much, Charles.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
But I think I will ask the question because it seems that no one thought of the question while we were there. Is no one afraid about one of those things getting infected, or is that just me?
I think that's the feeling the art is meant to invoke. It's
Just
that you're
okay.
sitting on the precipice of something very dangerous. Or the guy's
Keshav is
crazy.
now
It's one of those.
Keshav has a momentary realization of I have a type, don't I? Before
Awesome. Good, yes.
Oh my god. Oh,
before
Lord.
shunting that away.
I forgot. You need a card.
I do. Do I?
You do.
Do I need a card?
You
Yes,
changed
you do.
places.
I sure did change a place. Tell me, where am I going?
You've got imprisoning ice.
Oh no!
Why does God hate me?
That
I
sounds
just
like a
want to
good
point
day
out,
card.
all y'all got evil cards, and then Nicoal does one thing. Whole stack of
It's
good
three
cards.
good
I just want to point out.
Kills it 3 in a row.
Oh,
Entrapment,
Right.
imprisonment, danger, and conflict.
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna institute a GM shift here
yeah.
because
I think you
I
should.
have a feeling of something that would happen, and that is love comes in.
Yes.
I fucking knew it.
Let's go gays.
I didn't know I was in this game for messy gay drama, but continue.
I'm here. Representation matters. That's why I'm here.
We would have it no other way.
Oh my
Killed Aaron.
god. I might be dying next.
So yeah, love comes in to this place where you're like, this does not feel like his jam, but here he is.
The cast place is definitely not Love's Gem. I think at this point, Charles and Keshav are probably speaking about the exhibit over drinks, and
He's
talking a
leaning
little bit
in.
about
Oh,
who, Charles
Like,
or
Charles
Love.
is leaning in. Whether it's
Yeah.
because he's a nerd and he's really interested in discussing the art, or if you've got a vibe going, maybe a little bit of a toss-up, but he wouldn't be leaning in if there was no vibe going, so...
Listen,
And from Love's perspective, it's it looks a certain way.
well, I think there's a moment here where like Keshav's talking to Charles and just goes, "Yeah, I completely understand all the different perspectives and things like that. Would it not be cool though if we were able to, I don't know, get mirrors from other places and like notices Love standing? How far is Love standing? Is this a he's just entered the space and
Yeah, he's
or
kind of
is
entered. He's sort of looked around, considering, and his eyes fall on you. So maybe you've got like a 10 or 15 foot distance. Like,
Okay,
he can definitely tell it's you. It's not so far away. You could just, like, swap your face.
I'm
and
also
just
like the only glitching face person.
You're very disruptive.
And I think like Keshav sees Love, smiles and waves, and smiles and waves, acknowledges Love's presence, before turning back to Charles.
All right. I feel like in the spirit of the card, this is also when your friends show up.
I was actually about to say, like, this is by the Grand Maybe,
Yes.
right? The place where we'd probably be going to take the goat. Yeah, like you look just as you're looking away from Love, you see a blur of motion outside the window, and Nicoal comes to a full stop outside, runs back to the door. Keshav, we got a dyed goat. And she's gonna come in and she's gonna be like, Keshav, Love? What do you?
Hi.
Wait, is that
Nicole.
Are you?
Katya
Elegant
follows
as
in
always.
shortly before after Nicole does. Half sodden in blood with the sound of foxes like bloody fur
in the
dripping
sun's
from
happened
their
to all of
muscles.
you?
And
He's like, no, that's not my blood. It's goat's blood. Oh,
That doesn't make it
No,
better.
no, no. Nicoal's
Ketchup's
gonna tap
boyfriend.
Katya and go like, no. Take in this moment. Look at what's happening.
As Lily is standing there with her little spider mandibles. For some reason, she forgot she had
Danny
I
is
should
going
roll
to
for
stay
those.
outside with the wounded
Okay.
goat because she has just a little decorum.
But please tell me she waves with the goat over her shoulders.
Ketchup like one of these, yeah.
There's this long pause when he goes like, wait, take this. And Katya stops halfway in her monologue, looks left, looks right, goes, oh, pauses, goes like, oh, Jeff, this is Kesha's boyfriend. We have to go, Kesha.
Keshav like pinches the bridge of his nose. Every attempt he has made today to avoid shadow realizations, to distract himself, has been woefully unraveled. And like Keshav puts his hand on Charles's on the table and goes, I am so sorry. Apparently, something has come up and requires my immediate attention, and gestures to all of them. But if you are free later tonight, I'd love to see you.
Oh my
pats-
god!
he pats your
you're
hand and
Kesha's
he
new
says-
boyfriend!
This is the best day ever.
Sorry, I have to get
I'm just picturing Kesha just like turning
He
his
does not
head.
understand kitchen table poly at all.
Keshav, again, glitching face, so there's no expressions that show up except for like a tiny twitch of an eyebrow there, and the curve of a smile here.
Charles is gonna say, he's gonna pause and gonna go, your boyfriend.
You're the new
Ex
boyfriend.
Maybe
boyfriend.
you should go deal with that, and we can talk later.
Certainly. But clarifying, X. Before standing up and like lingering on Charles's hands for a moment and walking past Love again and goes, like just shrugs in
Love
Love's
goes-
general direction.
Love, goes, Love kind of points at Katia and goes, your boyfriend. I can't deal with this right now.
You're talking. Okay.
Enjoy your goat.
Oh,
And he's gonna leave.
and like Keshav sees this whole like drama unraveling, as Love says that and goes, "That's what breaking up means, Love."
Why do you live with him?
He
if you've broken
he
up?
comes back and he's like, yeah, okay, well, why are your friends telling people I'm your boyfriend? Where'd they get that idea? That's why I'm mad.
Not
This is the thing
not
with you.
from me, certainly.
Oh, did they get it from the goat? Is that what you think happened?
Hey,
I
hey,
don't know
hey!
what the hell the goat has to
Leave
do
the
with
goat
this.
out of this. It just came back to life.
The goat
Well,
just came back to life. I don't even know the goat, Love.
Lily says the goat
You
has
know
a
the goat.
name.
You've met the goat, haven't you?
Man, have we done enough conflict or do we need one more beat?
We can have. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Just
Yes,
as
it's here for the smoke.
Nicole's best day and
Bob's
Kesha's
gonna look
worst
you up
day.
and down and go, I'll have your stuff out tonight. And
Fine.
he leaves.
As he's walking by, Danny's going to say, it was nice seeing you again, love.
Oh god!
Thank you, Daddy, for being the most normal.
I love that. I just love Danny so much for that shit. Oh my god.
Daddy's so horrible.
Okay, that's enough conflict. I will give you another bit.
Oh my god!
Keshav rolls his eyes before walking up and goes, "Okay, what is this I'm hearing about a dying goat? Hi." Looks at the goat. Hi.
The goat is still unconscious. But you recognize it.
The surface.
Oh, this goat.
I told you.
Right. All right. Let's walk and talk again. walk and talk.
You guys gonna go back to the Grand Maybe? You're gonna...
Do we need to deal with the goat that's unconscious on Danny's shoulders?
Yeah, you're
That's
standing
where
in the
we
road
will.
with the goat. Where are you gonna
Yeah, I
take the
feel like
goat?
we need to find a place for the goat to recover properly. So that he
Katya
can...
would happily volunteer her room. It's
That's where I
already-
assumed we were going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we not want to take it to a medical facility? We
I
have
already
those.
summoned a demon. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We just need to let it recover.
I suggested a hospital, I just want to say, but
Thank you.
It
Anyway.
needs to rampage and get revenge, but not yet.
And we have to find the person who took the
We'll-
little
we'll tell you that
it's
story in a
Zolia's
second.
friends with.
I sense that I've missed a lot, and damn it, I've got so much mess to clean up after this. It's fine. All right.
Tiny voice in the corner from the fox. Yes. Yes, you do.
And I think Keshav, as we're walking, is just like, mind you, this would not be a mess if a certain few people hadn't mentioned out loud into the ether boyfriend. We have broken up. Has that not been made clear?
But
it
you
seems
live
like
with
it's a pretty
him.
complicated situation.
Tia, I live with you and we didn't break up.
Yeah, but I
It's-
found
yeah,
your
people
dollhouse.
can-
I broke your dollhouse inside. It's different.
People can live together and not necessarily be in love with
And
each
you
other.
went to the movies with each other.
So did we? Are we now all dating?
We had this conversation as we
Weird.
were walking down the street because I love it. I'm so
Dane
here for it.
understands Keshav completely. She's like,
Thank
yes, of
you.
course. Yes.
And also, I cannot. We will continue to have this problem if I do not explore my freedom and options, which
There's-
may well have unraveled today. Which I hope it doesn't, because Charles is actually a very, very nice man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, and he's our like knowledge contact for Angel, so like that'd suck.
Exactly.
Once we
Clean
get
up your
and put-
drama. We need that guy.
we need him. Yeah, please. So
Clean up my drama. My drama was fine.
She was also thinking that
You
her
don't have
pursuit
to
of understanding
seduce
love is
him.
not going well.
yes. Where
Your
are we
pursuit
putting
of
the
love is
goats?
going terribly. Understand?
I don't know. Love is too complicated. I need a new character arc.
Correct. No, love is a battlefield. No, love is enveloping
so
ice,
right.
apparently.
Yeah.
Also
Big
true.
eyes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you go back to Katia's room with the surfeit. I'm assuming that everyone gets caught up on the chaos that has recently happened. And so as we move into the what do you want to do next, let's draw a new card.
Yeah.
I didn't draw enough last time, and I'm making up for it.
Hell
And
yeah.
Also, the depth coming up is not hurting.
Also,
Okay, this
very
one is-
importantly, wait. Sorry, I'm going to jump in for a split second.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
The goat has been deposited inside a black and white painting, and it's just lying on the couch like some French girl waiting to be painted. I just need
I
y'all
love
know
it.
that.
Incredible.
How did
love
we
it.
get an our accidental renaissance in a TTRPG in our minds?
Amazing. 'Cause y'all are great. Okay, Valiant, I did not write this one down. It is the Questing Knight.
Ooh, love
That's
that
a
card. I
super
love
good.
this is great for us. This is great for us, everybody. Let me grab it really quick. Questing Knight, there you are. Questing Knight, Visions, value 5, Sun Strengthened. That is incorrect. This thing it is an apprentice card. It means justice, journey, determination, achieving goals.
Yes.
Love that for you. It is an apprentice, so it's negative.
It's an apprentice to the Visions.
But Visions
Yep.
is empaths, and y'all skipped that, so it's
No,
somebody
yeah,
else's problem.
this clearly this is not the party of empaths as the last scene has just demonstrated.
For going with you.
we
I do hope
really
you wrote down you
showed
got a
off
despair.
I should get a despair. You are so correct. I deserve a despair for that.
I want you to know that I wrote it down in my notes just to make sure that it didn't get lost because
No.
that was a very critical piece of that particular shift.
Oh yeah. That's 3 to spare, baby. Let's go.
For Kesha.
I'm gonna need some joy. All right.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind that
I'm getting
joy.
movement back in my cameras. My internet was being real silly there. I think everyone could hear you, but everyone was frozen on my screen except for me going. So I think it's
All right.
okay now.
So you are back in a place where you can make decisions. What do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
We found my wife.
you
Whoa,
found
that-
your wife.
She's also a fox.
She's
Okay,
also
I
a
didn't
fox,
wasn't asking about
But
her
not the goat.
attractive level. Like,
but not the goat.
No, she's my missing fox. Somehow.
And the goat was attacked
Oh,
No,
wait,
the
you're
goat
by
was
a
still-
attacked
well-dressed man.
by a very well-dressed man with a very strange coat.
What kind of
Celia
coat?
saw the man.
Yeah, he had a cool suit.
She's pointing all over with additional paws. It's time she adds a new point.
Hey, did he look like this? And Keshuv's gonna tap his face and look like the guy with the
Excel
butterfly
tool?
face.
He did. Was my description
Oh.
just that good? How do you know that?
Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
Bastards making the rounds. Uh,
What?
Who? What happened?
I have personal beef with this man,
Why?
and this is also the producer that we're looking for.
hmm.
The descriptions match.
Of the movie.
So he's involved with it
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I had him
He's
right there
involved
in the
with it
waiting
too.
room.
He did this to me, so we are going to have a great time with this, I think.
Hey, good news. You and the goat got a common interest.
Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you, goat. Looks at the sleeping goat in the painting. Just like on his.
So the woods where we found my wife was the same
Went
one
into
from
the
the movie.
woods?
In the
We
Noosphere.
went into the deep of sleeps in the Noosphere, and then we went to this forest, and Danny recognized the forest. It was also the
I knew it from
forest.
Shadow.
Yes, and it was the
Mm.
forest in the movie. Katia kind of looks
Okay.
around for a moment. She's clearly agitated. And if before, when Katia gets upset, you see all kinds of goofy furs and she turns into a little bit of an eldritch plushie of like despair and unhappiness, and it's weirdly grotesquely cute. This time around, it's less so. As she talks and she gets more frustrated, grumbling about the missing fox and the woman. Like you see, like the line of a jawbone just like shear out of the side of her face, just teeth. It grows
that's
into
metal as hell.
muscles, snaps, pulls back. And like every now and then the muzzles flow. There's teeth and claws and paws where there shouldn't be. And for a split second, both her eyes are normally this like bright cat-like gold. One of them darkens to deep russet, blinks out into black, and then blinks back into gold. And then Katia's like, and we have to go find that girl. I don't know about it, but I think she's important, and we have to do. I would like to do it now. And when she says now for a split second, there's that weird teeth eldritch thing that happens again, wrapping around her, and then it goes, "Phoop," and it's just Foxes and Katia just staring up at everyone because she's so fucking short.
Girl, are
Well-
you
Danny's gonna-
okay?
Danny's gonna
Yes?
put a hand on her shoulder.
Yes, what?
You're
Okay.
kind of losing it a little bit.
So-
To the
What?
foxes.
I've never meant this so literally. I think you need to pull yourself together.
When Nicole says that, like an enormous muzzle just extends out of Katia's face for a moment, just opens up, and she's just sitting in the middle of just, she's like, what? What are you talking about?
Okay.
You're like forming foxes and teeth and
I've been
grossness.
doing this the whole time. Rude!
Yeah. It's like doing it a
Keshuv.
lot now. It was doing it while you were running too. I just thought that's how you ran.
The more Nicole talks, the like more scandalized Katia's just like,
Yeah.
Remember
How dare you.
that thing that we talked about a little while back
Mhm.
where you were maybe a little afraid that the balance between Fox and you was getting a little skewed?
long pause, and she's like, "That's not important right now. And what's the important thing is we have to find the face of the person with the butterfly face." She's clearly in several types of denial.
That is very
Yeah.
important. But if
Okay.
if those scales tip too much, you might not be able to find that guy or your missing fox or anyone. You know what I mean?
There's this long pause, and then the muzzle pulls back, and she goes, "Fine." Very a little bit unsettled.
So the guy
Starting
in the
to behave again.
suit might
Mm-hmm.
have something to do with my wife.
Well, hold on.
Apparently.
Katya
Yeah.
said that it was the forest from the movie.
Yes.
So Nicole, being Nicole with her little notebook, wrote down like what she remembered from the movie, and that's where it started. It starts in a
Yes.
forest at night, creeping up with a creepy vibe. A woman walking, shadows moving, whispering voice, but can't understand. So that does kind of sound exactly like what you were describing there.
Mm-hmm. 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 So
And-
Danny was there in the
I was
forest
there.
before.
Well,
Yes.
but what I'm getting at is, if that place was real, are the other places here that I have
Oh.
noted down from the movie real too?
It could be.
Probably.
Because-
The man was real.
There was, let's see, an office building in a clearing. Let's see.
I saw you in an office building.
That's true, you did. Hallway of doors. Why did I write bees the man? Oh, because I think there was bees and then the man showed up again. I was writing this so fast
Bees
as Eric
the
was
man.
describing it. Bees the man.
The man.
Yeah, so yeah, office building, hallway of doors. Yeah, I don't know. But if that place was real, then the other places might be real too. And if you're saying that place was in shadow, and the vision that you had of me was in shadow,
Yeah.
then that entire movie might have been glimpses of shadow.
I think my wife knew what was happening in shadow, and maybe I did too, and I don't remember it now based on what I saw. I don't know, but I think she knew, and I think she knows what's happening now and is probably a part of it.
Well, it didn't just sound like she was a part of it
again.
from what you said. She said my plans, right? Or something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she
did.
took mine and Danny's memories. But if she did, I wonder if she took something from all of you. You all saw the forest, didn't you?
Well, we I mean, we all saw that in the movie. The only thing that all of us similarly shared memory-wise was the man.
That's what I meant. Maybe you all ran into the man, and maybe the man and my fox and my sister and her wife kind of pauses another jagged chaos of teeth and faces again before it pulls back in, and she's like, "I don't know, but something is happening, and we need to get to the girl."
I
Someone
also
got
have a
kidnapped.
memory from Shadow.
You do?
Would you like to
There's
share with
some-
the rest of the class?
Okay. While we were talking about the angel, when we were with Charles, I had a sense of deja vu.
Mhm.
And I remember speaking to the angel in a room in an office building. It looked like the security area, where I was trying to get in and he wouldn't let me.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know that much, but I do remember that you and Nicoal were on the other side and that I needed to get to you.
I
So we
don't
were all
understand though,
there.
Keshav. You can go
Mhm.
anywhere you want. Everyone likes you. I like you. It's perhaps unexpected from Katia. She seems genuinely
Uh,
confused at the idea that Kesha was denied entry anywhere.
well, clearly my charms didn't work on this particular person, and a smile glitches into place, but it is wry and bitter. Before glitching away.
They have bad taste then.
Um,
Do you
Thank you,
think?
Katia.
from the visions of shadow that folks have had, um, I mean, guess like Nicole's gonna ask, like, did it look like a similar style or whatever to the hallway of doors in the movie?
Would that be
Or the office
correct, Darren? I
building?
don't know.
Let's
It
say
was like a room, right?
You
Yeah,
were in
hallway of doors.
you were in the you were in the foyer of an office building. And you do think that was not the most interesting part of the movie, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it does seem like those glimpses. Actually, let me check my notes and make sure that I'm remembering that right. Yeah, you do remember there's that part towards the end when the raven flies in dragging the broken arrow, and you're like, oh shit. That does look like the same office building. You don't
It
really
does
remember the
feel-
woods outside. Like, if you think about that space, it's not woods outside. This is maybe not like an exact kind of thing.
I think Kesha will communicate that. Look, similar office building, especially bringing in Danny's recall on that. But regardless, we have this shadow connection. But here's the thing: what's just happened is not happened in shadow. It happened here.
Yeah,
The key players are here.
yeah, but that
And if
doesn't
the
mean
key
that-
players are here, I did a thing to our beloved, and he changes his face back to the butterfly face man. I did a little thing because, again, as I've just told you, I have a little bit of beef with him. I have placed an ephemera on him, and this ephemera stays on his person unless it is destroyed or
Okay.
forcibly placed far, far away from him. But that's really hard because its effects still linger even if you try to take it off. So I just did that to mess with him, but there is a world where we could track him with that item on his person. And the next time he tries to harm someone, which is, I think, the clock we're all worried about, is when he will hurt someone, not if. That item, that ephemera, will be extremely distracting.
Okay.
So we'll at least buy time there.
How do we track him with it?
I will have to craft the spell, I think, for that, or find someone who can.
Okay.
Probably events.
That gives us some time, because also
I
the
don't wanna
goat's got to wake up so that it can get its bloody revenge.
And I don't want to say the hard thing, but this guy, he just disappeared with Valeska. Like, they just went somewhere else. Like, they were there and then they weren't there. I don't think he ran really fast. I think he poofed, which might make him very, very hard to find.
That's true. That's true.
I
There's
do think
also the
goat has an advantage.
alternative.
Mm-hmm.
We could either take the investigative route, or we could. And Keshav crosses his legs and puts his hands bolts his hands together. Or we could rage bait him.
How do you?
We want that one.
I mean, I'm not saying my skills are needed in this, but what all could you? What are you thinking?
This is a man who does not like to be slighted. I don't even know his name, but in my one interaction with him, I can tell you that he sits at a simmering rage at best before launching into a tirade of magic and insults. So he saw him, but perhaps if he realizes that I've clocked him and would not take it lying down somehow, if I could lure him to me, we could just get him.
Why
have
don't
you
you
all
lure
lying in
him?
wait.
We'll lure him here. We have the theater. You could do a one-man show, a tell-all by him. You can put on his face, and we can fix the theater, and we can do the lights, and I know where everything is. Then we can eat
Show.
him.
Um,
The last eat him is said in chorus by like 15 voices, and it's
Let's
a
talk to him a
genuinely
bit more.
unsettling moment before she's like, "Can we do the rest though?"
yeah,
I mean,
the rest, that last part.
Are we are we
I think
worried that he's going to do something bad with this little girl that he's stolen?
I
Because
am.
time
Yeah,
might be
that-
of
that's-
the essence.
That's the thing.
I-
I do think that if our goal was just him, the baiting out with the ego and everything like that would be good. But we do kind of
Let
need to know
me-
where the girl is, and I doubt that he's gonna bring her with him.
I bet the
I
circuit
doubt
can help
that-
us with that. They have a strong connection, I think.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Did you say
you know what?
serpent?
I'm gonna do the GM shift thing, but for good this time.
Oh,
I am
for
gonna tell
good?
you.
Rights for us? Is my ex gonna show up again?
Sometimes I want you to be happy. Otherwise,
Here's
when
Maggie,
I push
your
you,
boyfriend.
it doesn't mean anything.
Bring Maggie in the mix, yeah.
But I have to tell you, it's your favorite card back again.
No way!
Oh my goodness.
Twice in one day.
Crap.
Twice in one
Endless
day.
Woods haunting you.
Poor Danny.
But I'm gonna tell you what happens, which I think is a joy for this plan. I'm not sure who gets the joy, but you hear a dry voice say, "Well, if you want to promote a show, there's lots of ways to spread that information. I've been looking at marketing plans for when my documentary is done, and I think the right choice is to spread it through the noosphere. You just have to pay someone to pass information, but people like to gossip. It will go very quickly. Other ideas that I've had is tying it to the tails of cats and releasing them to see if that viral marketing
Katira's
thing
like
works."
desperately pulling out orbs, going like, "Can you do it? Somewhere else? Anywhere else? Please?
Well,
Please?"
have you thought about
Here
making
goes,
a
you can go there,
documentary
please.
on the topic of marketing and film?
Just go away, please.
okay. I was gonna say I have to warn you guys. I will keep doing. I will
I
just
know.
keep him talking
I
to
know.
interrupt. Even
Katira's
though I know
literally
Nicole is
doing
actually
this.
like, do it. He looks down. Colin looks at the gems that you're offering, and he goes,
Some
"Well,
of it's sea glass, but
I can, I can. I
please,
can. You know,
please, I'll even watch
artists-
your documentary. No, just please go.
Okay, well, no, Kat,
Dennis,
Nicole will watch your documentary after.
here's the thing. I'm noticing a thing that's been going on, and I'm just gonna go with this. I think we should do this.
Yeah,
Colin
I think
can
so too.
spread the word. He thinks he can if you. We're kind of late in the day. You could do like a midnight showing. You could probably get the word around pretty fast.
Yeah, we could set it up. We could
Yeah,
do a
we
theater.
can
right?
do a midnight showing.
Do a midnight showing.
It's exciting.
Yeah. And what he wants is that you guys will, while he's gone, watch after
Wait.
you've set everything up, watch his dailies, his rough cuts for the.
Which
the
is actually
documentary.
surprisingly good, isn't it? Like that would be the funniest thing to me. Like you're actually like genuinely
It's actually
inside
good.
it.
He just needs to-
I like that
fun
because
thing.
also the decision that he can't sort of settle on what it's about, so he keeps changing it. So there's a little frustration in here too, where you're like, "No, man, that's really good," and he's like, "I think I will do it about the marketing instead of the seats." I feel like I'm
Thank
calling myself
God.
out a tiny bit, but whatever.
It's okay.
Okay,
Art is a
so
taste
Colin...
life.
Who needs joy? It was Katia's idea. It's Keshev's kind of Keshev's show. It's you guys.
It could be
together.
our joy.
Your joy. You know what? I did mention before. I completely forgot to do GM shifts, so I will just give it to both of you this time.
I
Yay!
love it.
Yippee! I can get a crux out of this.
There is.
Oh,
Is there
God.
anything else you want to do? I am assuming that putting on the show and baiting out the producer is a good thing for next time. But if there's anything you want to make sure you do before that or discuss before that, I have one more small thing.
Oh.
All good.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Have
so.
we answered all the questions?
Well,
I also want to turn
okay.
over to like
Alright.
Danny and be like, your wife
I
in
did
this equation,
I did have one other question though when it came to the movie,
please.
because we kept talking. It kept saying that there was a woman in it. Do we ever see the woman's face?
Let me check.
I'm also going.
Do you want me to
check.
just read this thing I read last time?
Sure.
Or just answer questions?
Sure.
I gotta read the whole thing. You're gonna sit down. Colin's gonna explain the whole movie to you again. Except I'm not gonna do it in that voice because it'll be annoying. Okay, so you got a red-haired woman is walking through a conifer forest. The camera looks up to take in an icy white sky beyond the crown of trees. We see ants in the leaf litter, built of metal and magic as her shadow passes over them. She keeps walking, even as larger shadows bleed between the trees, and a whispering voice you cannot make out merges with the ominous score. She watches a raven land on a branch holding a broken arrow in one claw, but she does not stop. A man's face flashes on the screen, looking out of a window. He's almost gaunt, hard cheekbones and deep-set eyes. His skin is pale gray in the black and white film. And when you see him, it strikes you suddenly. You know him. I realize I said a red-haired woman and that it's a black and white film. It's weird that you just know she's a redhead, but you do. I can do that because it's surreal. All right. The woman continues on to a
Terrifying.
glass office building incongruously in the middle of the forest, the trees mirrored in its windows thrashing as if in a storm. She enters and the camera shifts so you are not watching the woman, you are the woman, as she walks an endless corridor lined with doors. Each one you pass, trailing your hand along the wall, the film flashes a glimpse of what may lay behind. A void of roiling colored smoke, a single staring eye, a woman dressed in black to the tips of her fingers, wearing a blank white mask, a hive of bees. The man, once more, staring at you now, imploring. You're sure you know him, you just can't remember where you met him. You stop before a door with 2 neat lines of text in no language you have ever seen, but the film provides subtitles. This is not the answer. The man again shakes his head minutely. The raven enters the office building, dragging the broken arrow behind it. A hand pushes the door open anyway. The man sets his hand against another door, perhaps the other side of this door, and that's the point the screen caught on fire. So I think based on that, you do get glimpses of her face. But Danny, you did recognize in that moment that the woman didn't look at her and say, oh yeah, that's her.
Okay.
You get the sense that perhaps she, like Keshav, can change what she looks like. Also kind of went with the other thing in the dream with the boxes of photos and the women with no faces.
All faces. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, that's my branding.
Well, now you got 2 bitches to take that.
Girl.
Out of character, Keshav, have you shared with us how you got cursed? Like, do we know the story of that man? Because if not, I think Zelia would ask, but I couldn't remember if you told us that or not.
You can ask. You can ask. I think he just said that he got cursed. But not how. But yeah, so you may ask.
So she would very aware that she's like probably asking a thing that is hard to talk about, but she was like, did you tell people what happened with that curse? Like, what did you make him mad in some way? You said he's got a lot of anger.
I didn't make him mad. I was minding my business.
Why did he curse
and
you?
doing my own thing. Okay. I don't know how this helps
already
us.
feels bad.
I don't know how this helps us, but if you see some sort of connection to be made here, this I don't really know what happened. I was just there. I was minding my own business, being beautiful. And there was this elderly gentleman. Okay. And I don't know what he did or what he said to piss off this person, this Squid movie suited man. Okay. But all I saw was that this man was towering over this older gentleman, prickling with magic, trying to tower over him as if he were, such a big man, so scary. I don't know. I didn't like that. So I got in his face and maybe said a beautiful word or two. And I caught the brunt of it.
Katia kind of chucks herself directly at Keshav, grabs him in a bear hug, and goes, I'm
Whoa.
proud of you!
What?
Oh,
Why are we doing this? Why?
You're
I'm proud of you
nice!
too.
Why are we proud? What is going on?
The three-headed
Same
fox
thing.
goes,
Did it seem like this was easy for him to do? Like, is he super powerful? I mean, clearly he's super powerful, but like, was this like, oh, I'm just gonna curse you randomly, or did it seem like he had to, I don't know, whatever.
I think it's the
whatever he does
former,
to-
right, Aaron? I think
Yeah,
it seemed.
It didn't seem like it was. That was not the only thing he did that day. Might be the only curse he threw, but it wasn't like he took out all of his reserves. He had to go home, refresh his Bene pools.
Yeah, no, see, in my mind, right, if you're going to do something like that to someone, right, this is at best, this is an older gentleman. He just had this tiny little dog with him. He was terrified, right? There really was no need to levy such power at him in his direction. So in my mind, it's the former, Zilia. I think this man is very, very powerful and is not afraid to use it at the smallest instances, which is both terrifying and an opportunity.
Mostly
Danny
terrifying.
looks at Keshav and goes, "You really don't have to be ashamed for doing the right thing
Yeah.
at all."
I really
No, I get it.
listen. This, and he points to his face that's glitching in and out. You see bits and pieces of a face that you can't piece together. This is my pride and joy. This. And it is particularly frustrating for me that I can be anyone else. And he goes, and he's your face, Danny. And then he's Katia's face, and Nicoal's, and Zilia's. And then Charles. I can be anybody else. But, glitches back, my own self.
Wait, why
Which
is
is why
that?
we're proud of you.
Wait, hold on. Why can't you? Do you know
What
what
do
your
you-
face looked like?
Yes, I do know what my face looks like.
Okay.
I know exactly what I look like. And it's not this. I'm a beautiful man. I'm a beautiful man with a beautiful cherubic face. And yet I have to settle for this. And it's very kind that you are very proud of me, or you think I shouldn't feel bad for doing the right thing. But is it really the right thing? If this is what has to happen to me, that this has to be taken away from me?
I
It's
think
not the
you
I don't
knew
know.
that
but it's still
could
the
have
right thing.
happened. I think you knew that could have happened, Keshav, and you still came in between. You love your face. You're very vain. Katia has never learned diplomacy ever in her life, very clearly.
I am.
And even if you didn't know the face thing, you thought that he was going to hurt the old man. You were willing to be hurt instead.
Yeah,
And
he might
that's
have hurt your face.
a
You
lot.
still stepped up.
When you put it like that, you make it really sound like a really, really foolish choice.
Well, I would have done the same thing. So, for what it's worth, it would have been a foolish choice.
Oh, but you're such a bleeding hearted like lover girl. Like
Can I
can
roll to
can
bite
see-
Keshav?
I'll
You can
allow
bite
it.
me, yes. I will allow you to. You can just bite me. You don't have to roll for it.
When Keshav tries brushing off all the praise and just like wiggles around, one of the foxes just launches out and goes. "Gah." Not in like necessarily I want to bite a chunk out of you, but when a grumpy cat wants to make a point, it just goes nom. Yep.
Ow.
Nom.
Ow. Ow.
And let go. It's like Katia just rolls her eyes and walks away.
Anyway, we have a show to plan.
I don't know why the
Enough
anyway was
enough
amazing.
about my sordid past and drama. We've apparently had enough of Keshav drama for today, I think. Don't me.
I'm just saying I could stand some more. I could eat.
Oh.
Wait till it is your turn on the drama block, okay? And then I will stand here and I'll be gleefully clapping my hands.
You know what? Kesha says, wait until your turn, and I'm gonna do another one of these. But Nicoal, it is your turn.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
What is that?
Past guilt, unresolved
Oh.
issues.
Ooh.
Nicoal, you hear Kashyap say, wait until it's your turn. And as he finishes talking, the world kind of closes in, and now you are having a vision of Shadow.
Oh no.
You're in an office. It might be in that building. And someone has just said, you wait until it's your turn. You think this is so easy, but you are such a spoiled child.
Oh.
You have no idea all the things we do to keep you safe and happy. And standing there, mouthing off, we have an event to plan. If you're not going to be part of that, you should go home and keep yourself occupied. There is no one in front of you. And that voice, it doesn't settle. You're not sure exactly who's talking. There is a hole. But suddenly the voice, it's almost like it's sort of struggling out of the void. You've held on to those words so tight. And even though your mom, your dad, you're not 100% sure, but whoever it was said those things and boy, right in the heart. But you made a decision in that moment. They're not going to have that event. They're not going to do the thing they're going to do. You're going to fuck it up. Because they don't know what you do. They don't appreciate what you do. And you've got a plan. You know in this moment that your parents in Shadow, they were bigwigs. They were running a company. But they were about to do something that you thought was pretty shitty. The details may not be coming back to you because the emotion is the main thing. You're right here. They're wrong. So you're going to do something about it. You got to make a plan. You're going to break in. You know how to fuck this up. You've got this. You picture your way into the building that you know all this is gonna hinge on, whatever it is. You picture yourself walk in, you know the doorman, you know the security guard, and when you're running through this, it's the angel standing behind the security desk, like a guy you just know. You trace your path through that building. You see yourself walking down a long corridor of doors to a door at the end. You put your hand up to. And then you're back. You're standing in Katia's bedroom.
You okay?
Hello? Hey?
Staring at
Where's
you
the quip?
like what just happened
Yeah,
here?
quit back. Quit
Yeah,
back. You be quiet.
Nicole's gonna kind of like blink a little bit and just shake off what she just experienced. Walk over to the black and white painting, sit down next to the unconscious goat, take out a cigarette and light it with her thumb. And just kind of sit there for a little bit.
Don't do that. Now I feel bad.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, uh-huh?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And like Keshav like nods at understanding. Nicoal had it too, just now. The thing that I had, the thing that Danny had, Nicoal just had it. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Was it good?
oh.
No, it's not good. You're smoking.
She's
I
always
mean, I'd be
smoking, though.
smoking. Yeah, I'd be smoking anyways. But this one is helping. That was a lot, and I'm the woman in the movie.
Which women?
There were a few women.
I was in a room in an office building being yelled at by someone who was ripped from reality. I could not see them. I couldn't really distinguish their voice other than what they were saying. Hurtful things. I think that they were in charge of said building or owned it. And they had some big event coming up. And I decided in that moment that I was going to fuck it up. And then I saw the woods. I saw the building. I saw the security guard that looked like the angel. I saw a hallway of doors. And I saw a door that I put my hand on. And that's when I came back.
Oh, quick point. You did not see the woods.
Oh, I thought I saw woods. Okay, sorry.
No woods.
Dang it. That would have been more epic still.
Yeah.
Right.
You might have felt the woods in your heart.
Yeah, I felt the woods in my heart. Yeah. But,
The endless woods.
yeah, but all that kind of lines up with what that woman was walking through.
Do you remember a film crew?
No, I don't remember a film crew.
No, but this is an important thing that I've just remembered. Like your memories of your parents were ripped from reality.
Yep.
And Danny, you described your wife and the most recent meeting
Well, memory.
Yeah.
with your wife as that too.
Yeah, that's how I've remembered her since I've been here. But it seems like that was kind of on purpose. So
So
And to be clear,
Is it-
Danny and Nicoal, if you really get into the nitty gritty of describing these two things, they do look slightly different. There is something there where your wife was supposed to be that looks like her shape.
yeah,
There's nothing in Nicoal's memory.
maybe it's the difference between erasing yourself and being erased.
It might be.
Yeah, that's what
or
I'm saying.
two different actors. I mean, I'm hoping it's two different actors because Danny, that might imply that your wife might have a hand in this.
Oh, she
Is
probably
where-
definitely did. She's also a fox.
She told us not to interrupt her ritual.
Yeah,
she told us
like-
that she had this important thing happening.
She's
And
not
you
a
said those
person.
angels
Ritual.
have been lost. Those angels have been on Shadow for a really long time, right? The Quatern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe what is happening here and is just what started in Shadow. Like whatever she and whoever else was doing on Shadow had to do with them, and it's just followed over here because they're not completely done yet, or who knows.
They're trying
What
to
are
destroy
we-
something.
What were we doing?
I know what I was
Well, I
doing.
know what I was doing.
But I don't really
Well,
know
how do the
actually what I was
rest-
doing because I might have known what she was going to be doing, and I don't now. I mean,
But
there
your
was the
plan-
memory.
Yeah, but like Nicoal's plan was to what? To disrupt
Fuck it
their
up.
event. Yeah. To what like if you're going to be disrupting an event, why is Danny there? Why am I trying to get through? I guess I'm helping you disrupt the plan. If I remember that you and Katia were on the other side, I was trying very hard to get past the security.
I thought that I was installing a piece of art, and my wife was helping me. She was kind of handling the administration because she was getting the installation papers from me in the last memory that I had because the angel guy needed them. So I thought I was there for a legitimate reason, but I don't know why she might have thought that she was there or why she was actually there.
I mean, what a coincidence for Katia and your wife to be in the same place.
Especially since they were estranged. I never got to meet her on the other side. In Shadow, I guess. My wife never talked about her family.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
Kind of let
Just-
it be.
Katya's not trying actively to interrupt, but it's clear that like a number of thoughts have been bouncing around in her head, and every time a new thought surfaces, another paw kind of pokes itself out. Just like,
So funny.
wait. Do you remember the anagram for the producer's name?
Yeah. I can also
It
grab
says, I am the ending.
Mm-hmm.
The angels are angels of destruction.
So she's trying to destroy something. But then how would she say that y'all will be fine if she just gets her way? She must
No, it
have
doesn't
some...
have to do with us.
But-
No, the producer is the one who took Vislae. He's the one who took Keshev's face, and he's the one who is the ending.
No, that I thought the anagram was for the director's name.
Oh, yes, for the director.
Yeah.
One of the foxes pops up and goes, actually, there are two anagrams. There's I am the ending and I am an ending. So either
Well,
somebody
everyone
messed up,
wants things to blow up.
very possible,
Here's another thing,
there's
though, friends.
two.
There's two anagrams. Antaka the Collapse, known as the Thorn Angel, the third hymn of Shadow. If there is a ritual likely involving collapse, involving these angels, I'm certain their domain has something to do with it, right?
Yes. And my
And
sister.
your wife said you will be happy. What is the one thing you have wanted since coming here, Danny?
Oh, no.
Oh.
To go home with
To go
her.
to Shadow, but that's because that's where I thought.
And what needs to be destroyed for Shadow?
Bam, bam, bam.
Here.
I think that's the perfect
Maybe-
place to
Kind of
Quite
is.
a good place to stop. It's a good line.
Such a good line. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's good.
It's good.
I wrote this in such a tiny... It's like when you write the happy birthday cards and you realize you run out of space. I wrote it right in the corner and forgot about it. Third hymn of Shadow.
Okay. Well, let's just kind of go back over what's happened. Check in.
Mhm.
How's everybody?
I'm having a normal and happy day. What are you talking about?
Nicoal is chain smoking. Trevor's enjoying every minute.
Oh, Nicoal, also with that GM intrusion, you get a despair, I think. I don't think you wanted to have that moment in front of everybody if you were going to have it.
It's true.
Also, just appreciating the, like, spontaneity of the game. Every time one of those has happened, I have rolled for who's gonna get it, and it's worked out really nicely. But if you're feeling left out, don't worry. I'm sure more are coming up.
If you feel like, oh, don't worry, I've got knives for you.
It's an endless word.
Well, Valiant, let's start with Kashev. How
Me?
are you feeling? How is this?
How am I feeling?
How's your arc going?
I think I progressed my arc. I will say I think I progressed my arc, actually. I've had to reckon with some internal stuff while also directly facing off against the person that did this to me. So I think I progressed in my arc of undoing a wrong. In terms of joy and despair, I'm just loaded on despair, I think. I've got I think this is... I don't see any... There was a joy, and then it got immediately upended. So we're gonna give me...
hype you up later.
He did leave
Yeah.
the door open.
Yeah.
He did... Yep. It's
But
fine.
I feel
It's
like right now
fine.
we're like your friends. Like he did it. It's fine. It'll be fine. Just let him cool off.
He's gonna
you
call,
guys
don't
you
worry.
guys will be fine.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, because now I think Charles is a little more magnanimous about this, which is deeply appreciated. But then there's the whole love situation, there's the shadow realizations, and then there's the fact that Keshav clocked that, oh god, ritual magic with powerful entities, that can't be good for the Indigo Sun, I imagine. So I just came here to have fun. I came to the gay club to have fun, and then like the lights got turned down, people are getting thrown out. Like the DJ had to stop the set. This is where Keshav is right now.
Does sound like there's a despair for you.
Yeah, I got 4 despair, everybody, just so you know. And 1 joy.
Hey, guess
I'm
what?
hoping that getting
Me too.
to perform and potentially like emotionally destroy your nemesis, who you already have a demon on your side that wants to rip him apart.
Oh, I'm
gonna
gonna be best friends with a
be
goat. It's gonna be
joyful.
great.
I'm gonna
Just
be
as
best
long as
friends
you
with the
can
goat.
get the information out of that guy before the goat tears his kidneys out. Katia!
Hello.
Hello. How is your arc? How's your
I
game?
finally progressed my arc. I am so excited about this. I don't know whether she has a joy or a despair, though, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, she's mostly just very upset about the whole thing, but not in a, oh no, things are terrible, but more of a, oh no, I need to eat somebody sort of way.
Yeah. Like, it's a weird thing, because on the one hand, you have seized a little bit of control. You now know
Yes.
where the fox is. You can solve that. On the other hand, you've lost a little bit of control because, holy fuck, it's your sister. And what
Yes.
does that even mean? Like,
Does that mean I'm a fox?
right?
Is there
Is
no
she
Katia?
lying? Or is it, right? Are you
Is it-
meant to be like this? I feel like you could genuinely go either way, and it is very understandable that Katia would want to seize control by enforcing her will upon something else and eating it.
Which is where the joy would come from, because she has all of these big emotions, and eventually just like big nemesis has been shown, she will bite the shit out of him as proxy.
So perhaps you also have a despair now, joy
I will-
later.
Yes, I think it's a despair now.
Despair
I'm
now,
loving
joy
this,
later.
like, I progressed my arc, but I'm very bummed about it.
I'm bad.
I did character development, but at what cost?
I need to commission a comic of that early part. It makes me so fucking happy. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, all right, Danny.
Oh, Danny's
how's Danny's
tore
arc?
up. She's not doing good. She's not doing well. She would like to be at home throwing up, but
Oh,
luckily she's being distracted by all the horrible shit happening at hand. But yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you. You mentioned feeling like perhaps Danny's arc needs to change, and perhaps there is an acceptance here in the fact that your wife you found her, right? You didn't lose her, but she was not who you thought she was.
There's the acceptance of, oh, we are supposed to be here. I'm not in the wrong place. Now I'm just very behind where everything's at, because I am mired in shadow, like everybody has been saying the entire time. We must be from here because she's a fox person. So, she has her shit together. Clearly, this is where she belongs, which means that's where I belong, which means, I'm behind on a lot of things. So
Maybe you're also
such
vice
a wife
person.
guy.
yeah, there's the acceptance of being like, okay, she's alive, which is awesome, but there's also she's the reason why I don't remember her in the first place. She's the reason, like, she wanted me to forget her and to not know what was happening. And you can still kind of, like, the memory that happened before she literally interrupted things could have been something where I was aware this was going to be happening before it happened. So, that could have been what it was. So Danny's kind of clinging to that a little bit out of desperation. But the fact that she knows where she's at now, but she does not want to be with her, is devastating for Danny, because she's like, well, now what? Maybe I find her and she's doing something horrible. What do I do then? I find her and, she's the reason why all these bad things have happened to my friends that I care about now. What do I do then? And why, more importantly, does she not feel like she can, trust me with whatever is happening, which is completely contrary to what she thought, life was like in Shadow, and what she's really built her entire existence around. So she's going through it. Her entire, self-worth and everything is wrapped up around how her wife saw her as a person and valued her as a person. So now that's gone at the moment, she's floundering. But her friends need her, so she's able to kind of use that as an artificial prop. So right now she's fine on the outside, but inside she's dying.
Daddy!
Our lesbian.
Lesbian icon.
Stop being a stone butch. Stop. We are here for you.
Sad Melissa
throw up
Etheridge
and cry
plays in the
later,
background.
Yeah.
That's right.
This feels like the climax of your arc to me.
Yeah.
It is definitely sorrowful. You get a despair for this, but you get an acumen.
There's that.
There's
But
a silver lining to finding out your whole life might have been a lie.
You just gotta look on the bright side.
But hey, listen, you've got a little found family of weirdos here who care about you very much.
I'm so sorry that we are the found family of weirdos.
It's the family that Danny deserves, so it works out well.
All right, Nicoal.
Not the family you need, the family you deserve.
All right, Nicoal, hit me.
I feel like that was kind of an insult to Danny.
She has not done anything wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Danny's been the best of us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, got the despair from the vision. Progress on her story, because part of it was the revenge for whatever happened there, and I feel like this is the first time she has gotten anywhere close to remembering something about her parents, even though it was in Shadow. So there's definitely something there that is probably going to push her along further on the arc. But overall, despair.
Does feel like you found a clue, which is one of the steps of your arc.
Yep.
So you get an acumen for that.
Okay.
I do want to point out, you could argue for her joy because Nicoal did have the best day of her life seeing stuck
And
between
Pendulum
two
Slug
men.
Hard.
It was so
I'm
messy,
so
and
glad
she
to be a
got
collective
so
joy.
much joy out of it. She really did.
You also did successfully summon a demon and bully it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do
That's
that.
pretty
You
great.
nagged it to help
Everybody saw
you.
You
do that.
dug the demon.
That's impressive.
Would you say I got a joy out of that?
I will let you have a joy out of that for
Alright.
sure.
Cool.
I need to commission art of that moment, like Keshav just between the two. Nicoal going, and got there going like, that's the boyfriend. That's the other boyfriend. And Danny through a window going, hi.
With a giant coat on her.
It's nice to see you,
Celia
love.
with her
So
spider
funny.
manuals.
So funny.
Just like, I can help. Speaking of Zelia and her spider manuals.
So Zelia started out with a lot of joy because she sent her kitty out and everyone came to help, and that was so cool. And Nicoal did a demon thing that Zelia doesn't really understand, but it was cool because it helped the demon goat that she likes. But I think in the end, this is overshadowed by the very last bit where Zelia got very, very quiet because she realized, as Nicoal was talking about what happened, that she didn't have anyone. She might not get one of these memories because she doesn't remember losing anyone. And so I think that the contrast of having her friends come and help, it really contrasted hard against the fact that she thinks in Shadow she might not have had anyone at all in her life. And so I think, as much as I don't need any more despair because I already have 4, I think Zelia is I think she's leaving this session very sad and feeling very much like the two parts of herself are kind of slamming together in a way that's really resonant. I think she's continuing to progress on her arc, like watching, like, and she thought she was going to be like reading books and taking notes, and in the end, she's just watching like Danny and Maggie, and just watching Keshav and all of his
You're
boyfriends.
just
just a
watching
word
gay
understanding
mess.
of
She's listening to Danny like talk about like her wife and how that's all changing, and so I think like she is progressing in terms of like all the stuff she's learning, and mostly what she's learning is this is fucking complicated. So
I feel like you could have acumen for this for
ooh,
sure.
fun.
You are
Yay.
getting a very intense like course of study.
It's totally true.
I feel like honestly, I feel like today you could have two because the
Ooh,
combination
yay. Thank you.
of
You represent two ends of the
watching
spectrum that you're learning at. Yeah, it's like
Oh
crazy.
yeah. Yep,
is
yep, yep.
really wild.
So I now have 5 despair, but I have 5 acumen too, so that's fun.
Yeah. Which also,
Representation matters, I guess.
for those of you who did, I think Katia and Keshav, I forgot to address the acumen part. But since you both made progress on your arc, you should also get acumen.
Yay.
Because you did the thing and you are moving in the right direction.
I should actually spend my acumen. I have not spent any.
That's
I
right.
should
We gotta-
spend. I should get some spells.
We got a week. You got a lot of stuff to spend. We're pretty close to, I think, the next thing we're going to do, so we might not have as many like side scenes. Although Nicoal, you haven't had one yet, so if you want to sneak away,
Yeah,
we'll allow it.
I've been wanting to. I just
Legit.
didn't have time this week.
You know what? I've told my son is always complaining about how he can't schedule D&D games, and I'm like, welcome to the reality of being a TTRPG player.
Yep.
Scheduling is the actual bad guy. But okay, we're gonna stop there then. So I've been your GM, Erin M. Evans. You can follow me on Blue Sky at Erin M. Evans, on Instagram at All the Ironies, but mostly you can find me on the Discord, the Dungeon Scrollers Discord, which you can find by typing !Discord into the chat. You can join me on this channel on Mondays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific for concentration check. Come get some writing done with me, or whatever project you want to bring. We'll do some Pomodoro spritz. And nope, I'm leaving that one for Trevor.
Every week. I love it.
Generic buy my books. It's the rhythm, right? You
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
same outro, and then you throw the rhythm off, and you're like blip 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 blip. Buy books. I don't know. Shauna,
just in general.
Shauna, rescue me.
I'm Shauna Germain. I'm co-owner. I'm rescuing you. Co-owner of Monty Cook Games. You can find me at Shauna Germain or Monty Cook Games on the interwebs. And that's all I got for this week. Nothing too exciting.
I'm Treavor Bettis. You can find me on the Writing About Dragon Shit podcast with Erin M. Evans and B. Dave Walters. You can find me on socials at the Treavor. There's an A hiding in there.
Oop.
Oh,
Sorry.
We're back.
I tried to
Fine.
mute and I hit my video. Apologies.
I'm Jess Penley. You can find my work online at undergroundoracle.com, and you can find me on Blue Sky at Jess Penley.
hey there. I am Cassandra Caw. You can mostly find me on Instagram at instagram.com, castcaw. And if you like body horror, as for what's happening to poor Katia, you'll probably like my books a lot.
I love it. You worked in a little like, here's a taste of Cassandra Caw.
Delicious. Chomp. Hi everyone, I'm Valiant Dorian. I use he and his pronouns. You can find me all across the internet at Valiant Dorian or also Spirit Bear. Please enjoy that lovely treasure hunt to say you on. If you like the stuff that I do here, you'll probably really like what I do on the Saturdays on Translator RPG, where I play Sayir, the misbeloved twin brother of the Chosen One, and the arc that kicks you in the head. So come and join us for the arc that will continue to kick you in the head. And I also wanted to thank folks here because I mentioned my Kickstarter last time, and we have officially funded as of Sunday. So thank you all so much. If you'd like to support us more, we have stretch goals, including additional art for our book, as well as funding next arc. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support. And I'm going to pass it over to our benevolent GM.
I like that I still get benevolent. Thank you.
You're benevolent. You're benevolent. You gave us rights. You gave us rights.
Quick thank you to our moderators. I saw Benro earlier and Rumpus Imperator. And thank you to those of you who bought gift subs and pledged bits. We really appreciate it. Until next week, keep your feet on the path.
Bye.